Very colorful, I should say.
Okay, good.
When you're set, pop it up live.
We have agents, so I want to know whether I'm being represented here.
I don't know, we have my vote.
Do you need me to sing the Star Spangled Banner?
Yes, next year.
Stand by.
That's right, we're gonna remember her like that.
The other third speech. Once the old, and I got a color.
Oh, it's a noise maker.
Hi, I'm Michael Diamond from the Asbury Park Press and APP.com. Thanks for joining us. A few weeks ago, we decided to come up with the idea to try to find the best town at the shore. We didn't really define it. It wasn't exactly the hippest or the safest. It was just the best. So we came up with 8 towns, and we turned to our readers to decide which one was their favorite. The readers surprised us. I know a lot of us thought that Asbury Park would be a front runner, or Red Bank. They both get a lot of attention for the progress that they've made and the people they attract. But the readers were passionate, and in the end they got behind 2 in particular. One was Manasquan and one was Lavalette. The 2 towns have a lot in common. They were both founded in 1878. They both have perfectly groomed beaches. They've got quaint downtowns with a lot of mom and pop shops. They both have ties to basketball royalty. In Lavalette, we found John Calipari, the University of Kentucky coach, walking down the boardwalk. And here in Manasquan, we have Doris Burke, who is in the Hall of Fame and is an analyst for ESPN. But in the end, only one could win. And when it was all said and done, the readers decided with 59% of the vote, the best town at the shore is Manasquan. So congratulations to Manasquan, and we're joined today by the mayor of Manasquan, Ed Donovan. And Mayor, congratulations. Here is your plaque.
Thank you, Michael.
So Manasquan's road to the title was not easy. You beat Long Branch, you beat Asbury Park, you took down Lavalette in the end, and I'm just wondering if any of that surprises you.
No. No, I think we live in the best town at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about it for people who haven't been to Manasquan before? What's it like? What sort of sets it apart from the others?
Well, it's about 1.25 miles square. We have a terrific beach. We have a great educational system. We have a vibrant downtown business district. We have great restaurants, great bars, great nightclubs, pretty much anything you can ask for. We're a year-round town. There's always something going on in Manasquan. Parades, bonfires, football games, baseball games, basketball games. Pretty much we have a theater in the middle of town. It's very active and puts on a lot of shows during the year. I just think we have the whole package.
And when I sort of thought about Manasquan, one of the things that sort of jumped out at me as really unique was its surfing.
Well, we have one of the best surfing beaches on the East Coast. Our South Beach by the Inlet Jetty, we have several surf competitions there over the year, and people pretty much proclaim that it's one of the best surfing beaches on the East Coast.
And I'm right, you're from Manasquan originally, and do you surf?
I haven't surfed in a long time. I wasn't born in Manasquan, but I've lived here for more than 60 years.
60 years. And has it changed over the years? I mean, how's it different now from back then?
We had a lot more group rentals or seasonal rentals than we do now. Subsequent to Sandy, a lot of the bungalows and things that were on the beach were destroyed. People came in and built bigger, better houses. So we've lost a lot of the rental properties that we used to have, but we still have a pretty healthy tourism industry.
Great. So we're at the Salty Whale here on East Main Street in Manasquan, and as you can tell, the place is going just bonkers with this announcement. So let's check in with the folks back here. Hi, tell me who you are. I understand you're a couple of mayors here who have joined us today.
Yes, I'm Rich Dunn. I was a former mayor of Manasquan, councilman for a long time, and been in Manasquan year-round for 35 years, and we've had summer property for over 50 years.
50 years. And your name?
George Dempsey. I was councilman and mayor. I've been here since 1943. And I was mayor at a bad time during Sandy.
Yeah, it really was one of the things that came out during the contest, that all of the towns that we talked to have had to make comebacks during Sandy, and I wonder what was like then, and how much progress have they made to recover?
We've made a tremendous amount of progress. We had the governor gave me one of his aides. Every morning he'd call me at 9 o'clock, what do you need today? And I'd tell him, and the truck would show up around noontime with what I asked for. Joe Basone was the councilman in charge of the beach. He worked his butt off to get us open for Memorial Day. And we succeeded by 2 days. The lieutenant governor came down, the senator and assembly people came down, and we cut the ribbon 2 days before Memorial Day.
And it's been 6 years now. Did you think it would take longer? I mean, how well is the town done, and is it close to normal?
It's getting there. I mean, we had the highest dollar value of damage in housing. Other towns had more houses, but when you take out a beach house for $1 or $2 million, it equals a lot of the smaller houses. But our goal was to be open for Memorial Day. We did that. The houses are continually going up. There's still housing that's not done, but they're in dribs and drabs. You may see a house in one day and it's gone the next day, but it had been gutted out and they just didn't have the money to redo it, and now they do, and they're going up.
Great. Thanks for coming out today. I'll go down the row here, and was wondering if you two could sort of just introduce yourselves.
Sure. How you doing? My name is George Steiner. I'm one of the owners here at the Salty Whale, and I just want to thank everybody for being here today, and for the mayor for choosing our bar restaurant to accept the award in today.
I'm Neil Ducharme. I'm also one of the co-owners here. Also like to thank the mayor for coming here today. We just kind of started this place a couple months ago, so we were trying to hopefully have new people come here, and we wanted like a beach feel to fit into Manasquan, so we renovated the whole place and really wanted to have more of the local people come here.
So you opened 5 months ago, and why here?
Well, for one, I was born and raised here. It's a wonderful town. We have a great, as the mayor mentioned earlier, you can walk to the town, you can ride your bike to the beach, and we just wanted to create an atmosphere, as Neil mentioned, that you can come, have a great meal, have a few drinks with friends, and you're close to home.
Yeah, and what was this before?
It's actually been a bar, restaurant, guest house for over 100 years, and it's just evolved and changed names over time, gotten a little bit better each time, and we brought Neil in. He did all the work, and wanted to create our more of a beach feel vision from what it was.
When this project is done, what will it look like? What will it have?
I'm going to defer to Neil on that one.
Well, my company did all the renovations and everything here. I'm also a local. I've lived in Manasquan for 15 years. So we've been here when it was previous ownerships, and we wanted it to be more like a beach feel, beach industrial kind with really good food. We're going to have the rooms done upstairs, which we'll have ready for the spring. We're going to renovate all the rooms so that it'll kind of go back to the historic nature of it, but also be a place that people can stay and then walk to the beach or walk to town. They come downstairs, have something to eat. Good place for families, for kind of everybody,
Sounds great. Well, thanks for letting us be here, and we'll keep moving. Tell me your name.
I'm John Newman, and I'm chamber president here in Manasquan.
And you became the chamber president how? You have a business here.
I have a business here, yes.
Oh yeah.
And how I became chamber president. I'd been in town a year, and I decided I wanted to be president, so I ran and I got elected, and I've been president a total of 10 years now.
Did you have much competition? No. And your business here is what? What do you do?
I own Bouquets to Remember, which is a flower and gift shop.
It's been here how long?
14 years.
And again, how has this town changed? Has it at all?
I grew up in Wall Township, so my mom was from Manasquan, so I grew up being a Manasquan person, really, because we always came downtown to shop. It's only recently that there have been some new building construction on Main Street. I mean, a lot of these buildings have been here like 100 years. There's been businesses in Manasquan that have been here over 50 years that are still owned by the same family. Sherman's Mills, Merton's Jewelers. I mean, it's not a town where you see a lot of turnover in businesses. We rarely have an empty store. We're a year-round business. It always amazes me when people say to me, "Ooh, what do you do in the winter?" "Oh, I wish I could go to Florida, but I'm here working." And we all are. The local community supports us. We have a great downtown with a great variety of stores.
And one of the things you don't find a lot of here are the big chains. There are a lot of mom and pop shops still.
It's all mom and pop shops.
Yeah, is that on purpose, or how do you think that evolved that way?
We're very lucky because a few years ago, the council made sure that we couldn't get big chain stores on Main Street, where we wouldn't have that ability of either all real estate offices or all doctors' offices, that it had to be businesses on the ground floor. And so we're protected that way, which is great. And people appreciate that. It's a great place to walk around. It's a great place to bring your kids. You know, we do all kinds of things all throughout the year to bring people into town. And one of our most popular things is we do ladies' nights out, where it's 3 times a year. It's in the evenings. It's for ladies. We offer food and drink and shopping.
And when's the next one?
The next one will be November 8th.
Okay.
This is a Thursday evening from 4 to 8.
4 to 8. I won't be there, but somebody might.
You're welcome to come and interview the ladies.
Okay, it's good. Tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Ray Summers, and I'm chairman of the Manasquan Tourism Commission, and also I manage Manasquan Lighting, which is a business on Main Street.
And I stopped in not too long ago for a story because you're hiring, right?
Yes, yes.
How's that going?
We're still looking.
Okay. The summer tourism season, how was it this year?
I think it was a good season. The Tourism Commission actually started back in the after the late 80s. In 1990, we started when we had, if a lot of people remember, when we had sewage coming up on the beach and they had to close the beaches. So we started the tourism way back then, and we've done really well. You know, we do fireworks and concerts, canoe races, and you know, we have a great schedule of events, and you know, we have 14 people on our commission. We're elected by the mayor and council, and I think it was a good year. We had a tough time this year with fireworks, as we had 7 cancellations with they were on the weekends. But our Memorial Day fireworks, which was supposed to be the Saturday, the beginning of the summer, we got them off Sunday, the last day, Labor Day weekend, and it was a great show. So we were very happy, but there was a lot of stress there, but we got through it.
Yeah, and how much does the population increase during the summer? Do you know?
I think the mayor would probably know that, but it increases.
15,000. From 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still almost a perfect combination of year-round folks and also visitors from other places. And there you have it. The winner of the 2018 Best Town at the Shore is Manasquan. And congratulations to everybody here. Thanks to everybody who voted, and thanks to all the towns. And thanks for watching. I'm Michael Diamond for the Asbury Park Press and APP.com. Thanks for coming. Thanks for your help. That's a neat plaque. It is.